Welcome, everybody, to the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast, a weekly podcast hosted by four drivers from the PDX Sim team. Myself, Sean, followed up by Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. Join us every Monday as we drop a new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast where we talk about sim racing, motorsports, and street cars, and just kind of chit-chatting and bullshitting along the way. So join us every Monday for a new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. We really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show. Real quick, if you're a sim racer and you're looking for a new sim rig, check out the affiliate link down below for Extreme Sim Racing. I run an Extreme Sim Racing cockpit. It's well built. There's no flex. They got great customer service. They got all kinds of products. So check out the Extreme Sim Racing affiliate link. We'd really appreciate it. At the bottom, there's a support the show link. That'll take you to our PayPal account. If you'd like to donate to the show, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening. And some new intro music.
Oh shit, nice.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I like it very much, but welcome to episode, what's this episode?
50.
You just
52 of the DGDR podcast with the boys, Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd.
What up?
Got that. I don't.
Wow, lots of excitement
right.
out of the
Good
boys
afternoon.
today. Woo.
Good night.
Good.
Another Manic Monday,
Oh, yeah,
October 2nd.
Yep. Fall's here. Fall
Alrighty.
is here.
Even though it's 80 plus degrees in Chicago.
Damn.
That's so crazy.
Right.
Summer-like
That's crazy.
conditions.
We get that.
It's supposed to be 80,
Yeah.
80 this week here,
Hell
too.
yeah. That's good.
Yeah,
I just had,
it
I just
is.
had
I don't mind
45.
Indian summer.
Fucking A. I know.
Oh, that's some of his heat.
Some.
Oh,
see,
man,
baby.
boys.
So,
Hey, what?
this last week,
So,
what's up?
how was your... First of all, let's talk about the reason you were gone.
Who? What? Huh?
Huh?
Mr. You gone for how long?
A week.
Shout.
Sunday to
2 weeks.
Sunday to
You were
Sunday.
gone 2 weeks.
a week for me, 2 week for the pod. Sunday to Sunday, baby.
I hope you understand how frustrating
Critical.
it was.
Critical damage.
We had
Very
good F1
frustrating.
racing we didn't get
Oh,
a chance
dude,
to
two
talk
good
about.
F1
and
races.
We had good
Suzuka.
stuff, and it just
And what,
dropped the
and what
ball.
was the other one? Singapore?
Singapore.
Where Ferrari. Good job, Carlos.
Ferrari.
On top of the podium, baby. But then Max came back and
15.
beat
15.
Suzuka. He kicked ass. Ooh, and McLaren on podium at Suzuka. That was good.
Yeah.
Both McLaren.
Yeah, that was good.
Second.
Yeah, double
good
podium.
Andrew Racing posted a video. Him
Is in
Him
Japan.
and his
Was in
girlfriend
the
went
Japans,
to
yeah.
the Japan race. So that was pretty cool to
Yeah.
see. Damn, that would be dope
totally.
to do. That would have.
That is.
Fuck, man, that'd be awesome.
That is cool.
Dude, mates, you have no idea how fun that would
Right?
be.
Fuck,
Oh, yeah.
that'd be so
Dude.
crazy.
Like, I would be
good for
I-
him.
Right? Yeah.
Literally, I'd be calling up all my mates and just be like, "You can't believe how cool
And what
this
a
is."
race to go to. Suzuka.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking great
Honda,
Man.
Max,
race, man.
Honda.
Ferrari.
It's Honda
Good.
for life, man. Just Honda. It's all about
Right?
Honda.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and then you can drive a Civic
Gotta
Type
have VTEC.
R's. B-Type kicking in, yo.
Speaking of Civic
Driving
Type
Civic Type
R's,
R's, EGs,
we got that in
EP3s,
that last update.
FJ2s.
GT7 update. You got that new
Yeah.
Civic Type R. Have you driven
Oh.
that, Todd?
What? I
Do you
have.
love it?
I do. You see that lap time at the Nürburgring?
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I was in the cockpit.
Ooh.
I'm not down. I'm not down to 44 yet. If you get under like 44.8 or whatever, you get a certificate emailed to you.
Ooh. A certificate.
So yeah, got a couple weeks, but yeah, I need to learn that track. But yeah, I'm down to 7, I think 50 or 49.
Nice.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Good
Yeah,
job.
so yeah, not bad for not really knowing the track and everything. So.
Hell yeah.
That is not bad at all.
It does make an annoying beep sound
when
but
when you get to red line.
It's good. It's like, all right, shift. So yeah, you know when, like, if you don't hear it and you shift, you're like, God damn it, I shifted too early. So, but yeah, for front wheel and the sports hards, it's still a pretty fun car.
Weird.
And,
Yeah,
it's all over the place car.
I think I did Suzuka, that one. That wasn't bad.
Yeah, me too.
That was fun.
Me too. Yep.
Not bad.
That was pretty easy.
And what else was in this update? Not much. Oh, Group 4 Mazda.
Oh,
that was about it. What?
Enough
let us know, Mike.
Yeah.
You know, I know.
You got a van.
They did a server stability.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's right.
They did. Yeah, server stability. Hey, how long did it take?
Crash.
How long did it take for you to get into that race yesterday? Both of you?
For me, it was just over an hour.
Mine was
Wait,
like 30
you
minutes.
just sat in. Hold on. You sat for 30 minutes to an hour waiting to get into a race?
Mike waited an hour.
That's
it was like an hour on the nuts.
But wait a second. It was a server stability issue that they were fixing.
Mike Grove of Grove Street Racing waited over 3 hours and never raced.
Dude, that's crazy.
Again, I'll repeat that. Waited over 3 hours and never raced.
Here's the thing.
And got a DRSR hit.
Oh my god.
And wait, hold on a second. He gets their servers aren't working.
You take the
and
hit.
He gets an SRDR hit. What? What?
Because the only way to get out of it was to shut the game down and restart it, and that was a disconnect on your end from the lobby, which causes the DRSR.
Oh man, I'm glad
so because the lobby wouldn't start, yeah.
It's the same thing that happened to me Thursday night with me and Grove in Daily C.
Damn.
24 minutes.
Yeah, the dailies
24 minutes. I'm like,
all
shit,
fucked up
dude.
all week now.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to quit because we're not racing. I'm going to try to make the next one. And nope.
That didn't. Really?
Yeah. As soon as I turn back on, I'm a fucking AB again. I'm like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I waited.
Yeah, DRSR reset.
Fuck that.
Yeah. And that's the thing, and that's the other thing too. It's in a week. They do it, and it's during one of the best. Well, a lot of people are saying one of the best daily races. With the rain and everything, and then nobody can get in. Everybody's getting DRs. It's happening in race B as well. I don't know about race A.
Manufacturers Cup race was great.
I'm assuming it is. Yeah. If it's happening in C and B, it's happening in A because it's happening in. It seems like it's everything. So board. This new update put a big bug.
Broke it.
Some people just are effing up the lobbies. Yeah, because I only had 8 guys in mine once it finally started, so that was kind of nice. Everyone was clean.
Out of 16. Yeah.
That was great.
Oh, wait. Everybody was cleaning yours?
Quite. But
let's just talk about mine. I get rear-ended by a dude first lap.
Jimbo got screwed.
And then
Jimbo. Qualified.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it started in quali. You were correct. Okay, so I go out, have plenty of room, have an okay first lap. I am blasting the second lap, probably top 4. And dude in front of me loses it and just sort of pulls back on in front of me and tries to continue his lap and completely fucks my lap.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I was pretty happy about that.
Where did he qualify in the race?
13th. He qualified 13th.
And after getting fucked, where did you qualify, Jimbo?
8th. Qualified 8th, if I remember rightly. Qualified 8th, probably should have been 4th.
I thought it was P. Steve, but okay, was it 8th?
No. I was 8th.
Was it? Okay.
But it was just, it was ridiculous. And then the ridiculousness just kept coming.
It continued.
It continued.
When it rains,
well, lap one, I got hit in the rear. And then lap 3, I get going. Okay, so coming out of number 1 hairpin, headed toward the chicane, I get overtaken by somebody that we all know, and he completely misses his braking point going into the chicane of death, which makes me have to take avoiding action, and slowing me way down. And then the guy who is behind us decides that for some reason hitting his brakes going into the chicane going into the hairpin that goes back up the hill, he just uses me as his brakes and smashes the back of me. I smash into the wall. I ruin my fucking car. And basically my race was over. You know, I tried as long as I could. It was impossible to keep my car underneath me because I had no aero. So I just went and parked my car. Like, it just was, there was no way I was going to, like, on the straightaways, I was losing a half a second to a second on the straightaways.
Wow. Oh yeah, even if walking away from
you. Just walking away from me because of that. No, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And in turn, it ruined the rest of my night because that was the only race that I could be in. And I had plans, and it just, you know, sadly, poor Hollis had to deal with me being an asshole because of that. You know?
Yeah, well, it does. It you know, when you only get one crack at it,
sours you.
You know, it's just a snowball effect from the jump to get go.
And it wasn't his fault at all.
No, it wasn't.
And you know, and I want to go out. No, I didn't want to go out. I was nice and said I wanted to because I know he wanted to go out, but no, I didn't want to go out. I felt like shit. It was just completely just
because you get a bad taste in your mouth. You can't redeem yourself. And so you're fucking pissed, and then it's like trying to go out and be social. And that's just in the back of your head.
Well, like, and it was even better because it was a video game night with a bunch of people.
Oh, all right. Okay.
You know how many video games I played that last night?
0.
No.
I did not play one video game last night.
Yeah.
Not one. I did not feel like playing video games last night. It just and then you go, what the fuck? And the guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I had mechanical issues." You had mechanical issues. You mean after you hit me? After you hit me, and then you just kept going.
3/10 behind.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh no! I got a message back from other dude that hit me 3 times from behind. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? He's like, what are you talking about? Like, these are the people that we race with. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? I never touched you.
That was.
Oh no, you didn't destroy my rear downforce right off the bat.
Jesus.
It just like my race was just completely FUKT'd.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think this week was frustrating for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons.
The funny thing was I wasn't frustrated about not having any practice. Like I really got
not going
zero
in.
practice, just going in. I was just like, all right, we're just gonna get some shit done, and that's what we're gonna do. You know, no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the funny thing was, with very little practice, I was racing pretty goddamn fast because it's a track. Of course, it's a track and car combination I know very well. So that it was like, all right, I get this. I can get this done. This isn't too bad. Nope, it is too bad because you're just going to get run into by assholes.
Yeah,
it's irritating.
What about you, Sean? How did yours end up?
Actually, pretty good. Only 8 guys in there. Just had to survive that death chicane for the most part. Made a couple mistakes on my end, but was able to hold on to 6th. And
dude, Sean had Sean had a great race. Sean had a great race. It was spectacular.
Yeah, it was smooth.
Like he had a couple little mistakes, but for the most part, Sean was on it.
Hitting good, hitting his marks.
Yeah, that Mazda.
Good lap times and
I'm digging the Mazda.
Yeah,
digging the Mazda. It's pretty good. It was nice too because just having the 8 guys in there, especially once you got into lap 4 and 5, it was really spreading out. So you just had to cruise and survive that chicane for the most part. Was the tough part. So, but other than that, it was nice. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I waited and didn't close the game down.
Yeah.
Well, that's when it's like that's what came to mind. Like that's like last slot of the day. It's like, well, fuck, it's Melanie shot. I'm already in here. Right. I'm getting word of mouth from every single person that it's like, if you leave, you are fucked.
Yep.
So I'm just like, I'm waiting. I was going stir crazy on my stream. Like it was
boring as fuck. You're just sitting there waiting, hoping that boom.
Yeah.
And no, it's just like, ugh.
In 1 hour, pretty much to the second, the lobby loads. To what's the lobby start with? Like, was it 20 or 16? 16.
16, yeah.
Yeah. So there was a full 16 lobby, and when the qualifying actually finally started an hour later, there was 2 of us.
Holy shit.
So my whole goal is don't finish third.
Right.
Just
the guy that was in there qualied. I had a really, really bad quali, and I was still 3 seconds ahead of him for pole. I started on the hards, and he started on the softs, and I pulled a multiple second gap within the first 3. Because I didn't have any strategy to really worry about, I did 3 laps on the hards to not have to worry about the softs as much. And on the 3rd, my in lap, the chicane of death got me. And it got me real good. My whole front end was screwed up, and the guy had passed me, and then I was losing time on hards like crazy. Thankfully, got in the pit right away. And then it was just an uphill battle from there, just trying to kind of claw back the time I had lost. But the problem I had, not that it was a problem in the end, but the problem was when I went to the pits of the hards, I did the tire change, no fuel, and it took the repairs. I come out of the pit, it didn't repair my whole car.
Oh.
So my whole front end, like the aero on the front, was all fucked still.
Yep, doesn't repair aero, just repairs suspension.
But here's the thing is, I went around, so I did that whole stint on softs, still catching the guy a bit, but not by a lot because of the damage. I was still losing a lot of time. And so I pitted again, and because I was pushing hard and the damage, my fuel wasn't going to last enough to go the full next stint, so I filled up then, and when I came out, all the damage was fixed then.
Wow.
On the second, it fixed all the damage on the
Jimbo's.
Did not happen to me at all.
So I came out of the pit on the second one fully functional again.
Shit.
And then I cut down like 4 seconds a lap on the guy. And we pitted the final pit, but I came out to the final pit. I was still ahead, and I finished 43 seconds ahead of him in the end.
Wow.
and I had damage on the whole last well, and I still pulled the 43.
Did it ever try to repair my entire car? Nope.
No.
Did not. Did not.
But because I don't know what it was, but I didn't take damage on that second stint. I just drove the whole time with the front end fucked up. And then it finally fixed it. The last little piece got fixed on the last pit stop. And it was just like, oh, what the fuck?
Man, I wish.
Right. But yeah, I was driving really fast. I wasn't pushing too much. But at times I was kind of pushing myself here and there, knowing that I can make it up again and get, we technically had a full pit stop on the guy and some at the end, almost 2 pit stops. So it really didn't matter. And I was doing some pretty scary laps through the chicane, going full throttle a couple times there, just carrying like 135 miles an hour through there. And just, yeah, balls to the wall. I didn't care because it was just like, well, if I crash, I'm fine still. Right. I thought I had kind of almost blown it when I chicane, the first accident. I was like, oh shit. And then I couldn't get it. It was just like, oh shit. And then I realized, oh yeah, he's on soft tires right now. I'm on hard, so it's not a big deal. Even though I'm losing a little bit. And it was only actually a little bit realistically compared, but it was just shows how, like, their game, like they don't test anything. They don't look into anything, like, because, like Todd said, Grove for like 3 hours and waiting and wanting to and not wanting to leave, and then he ends up having, well, fuck, I can't wait here all damn night. Guess what? DR loss, SR loss. Mm-hmm. And how many people have that back-to-back happen or something like that? Oh yeah. Or fuck, like for me, example, yesterday I went into Stacy Sunday. I went into Stacy to do a race, and the same thing happened in B lobby. 15-minute wait, half the lobby's not there. And then when it starts, one of the guys doesn't even move off the start. It's a rolling start, and one of the guys doesn't even move and is ghosted, stays right where it starts. And then in the first corner, another guy goes straight off the corner and disconnects. So now there's only like 7 people. Jesus. Yeah.
So what you're saying is they fixed their server issues. That's what you're saying. Oh yeah,
they certainly have. But it's like, that's just so frustrating though, because you think of like, okay, last night I went on any random person and go on, start slot 1, for example, locks down. They quit because they're waiting for forever. I got better things to do. I'll come back later. Come back later and their DRSR is down. Oh, fuck's sakes, whatever. I'll try the race again. Oh, it does it again on the 3rd slot, say. Now the guy's all disconnects again. His massive reset. Oh, well, fuck, man. Sunday morning I get up and I get on. I get up on Sunday morning thinking, all right, well, fuck, that was a goddamn gong show last night. Well, I got my work cut out for me. Let's grind some dailies and get some of that shit back tonight. You go on there and boom, same thing happens. Disconnect. You know what I mean? Like, are you ever coming back to the game? Because now you're basically with a triple disconnect and DR and SR drop from that, you're down to a DD. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, it's someone like us that's up in A's and A pluses.
Yeah. And then
how long and hard that road that is back. You know what I mean? If you're not really a diehard person in the game, that's a long way to come back.
Yeah. It is.
And I was saying it in my stream last night, is like, it's so bullshit that it's going to make people play inferior products like Forza. Right. Because at least they can get a race, regardless of how bad the lobbies are and how bad the game might be, or like in like lobbies as in like people smashing everybody, which it's worse there. But at least I can get a race in. Mm-hmm. The lobbies load.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm really quiet because I'm just speechless at the fact that this is happening.
Mm-hmm. This far in. It's like, almost been 2 years.
This far in.
Since the game came out.
And you
think maybe the first year.
Right?
the first year that kind of shit happens or something like that. But you know, you don't set it back to pre-year one,
right?
You know, like
too,
and really, honestly, you didn't do any testing to see if there were bugs.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm sure they do, but when they roll it out on the national law, sometimes these things just pop their ugly head.
They're
Unfortunately,
hard to fix that shit.
They are. I'm sure they are.
Yeah,
so
they better.
Hopefully
They
by
better
Tuesday,
because this week is.
I mean, hopefully tomorrow, but by Tuesday,
you know,
yeah.
This week's dailies, are gonna nobody's gonna be on. No. Nobody's gonna want to, even if they're half decent. Nobody's gonna want to go on.
Well, I mean, are they gonna reinstate people's? Are they gonna reinstate people's SRDR?
They should.
They won't.
They won't. But
they won't. But they should. Yeah, definitely.
From 10 days ago or whatever before the update.
So now not to say get screwed because it wasn't really necessarily a fair race to have two guys in it, fucking whatever. But now because I had the patience to wait through all that bullshit, they do a reset and I don't get all that.
Right.
Oh man,
because that's what that's what when they have
absolutely
they've had that many times and like the points of the round don't count.
Right.
You know, because
or that's just it. They just wipe that race and that one's a dud.
Yeah.
But they've got
2 hours. Yeah. I waited, basically raced for waited and then raced.
Waited an hour and then an hour.
The only thing in Gran Turismo I've ever done that was that long was that endurance, and that was just in 3 hour stints.
Oh no, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, at least I got enjoyment out of that. Like now I just got screwed. Like that was not fucking fun. And now I'm gonna get probably fucking screwed over it because they're gonna probably reset that whole fucking thing.
Well, and they shouldn't be resetting
DRs, but the round.
They should be resetting everybody's DR back to what it was.
Yeah. But they won't.
Everybody's DR should be reset to pre-update because it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen in the GT World Series. It's happening in every race.
But it's been happening a little bit earlier too. Remember, it was happening. I'm like, what the hell happened? What's going on with my game? Why is there a black screen and shit? So yeah, it's
But it's got since the update though, it's got like horrendously worse. Like
it has.
That it's like
it's more common
like one,
but I was
one every 10-20.
Yeah,
well, they got to put a patch in there or something.
Oh, they
roll
have
back
to.
So that
they definitely have to patch it.
It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know. It is speechless. Like a company like this, a franchise like you, this is one of the flagships of Sony exclusiveness.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just being
a shit show.
Shit.
Well, we'll see how urgent again.
Right, yeah.
You know,
if
it's
Monday
or Tuesday, they haven't done. Yeah, if it takes, then it's again we're the 1%. They really don't give a fuck about us. They'd rather, here's the new Escape.
Because especially
when you want to take that photo,
nations and manufacturers, a lot of people are on doing that shit. Yeah. They can't, dude. Yeah,
that's why I mean they'll wipe the round, but because it's the GT world, but they won't care about the dailies and shit like that.
Forza's 7 days away. I got it downloaded on the laptop. I'm ready to roll.
Oh shit!
If they don't fix this, Forza is going to get a lot of more sales.
So they have 7 days to fix it. 6 actually.
We'll see if there's urgency.
Because it's pretty much unplayable until that fix.
I'm not going to sit there and wait. I don't have enough time as it is to be doing this shit, and I can't wait half an hour to do one race.
Mm-hmm.
For fucking 10 minutes. 15 minutes at that.
My whole night got screwed last night. I figured an hour race, get in there, get out kind of thing. Maybe, get on, hang with some of the boys, play some other games, something like that. But by the time I was done, I was just like, fuck this, I'm done. I'm fucking going to bed.
Yeah.
Again, so if Grove would have raced, it would have been over 4 hours start to finish for one race. He's a trooper. He's a diehard, and I think it's because he did a race earlier and didn't do well. So he's trying to redeem himself because he didn't get good points. And then you're locked in, and you're getting a DR hit if you quit. So you're trying not to do that. So you're trying to be patient. And yeah, after 3 hours, it was, I think maybe close to past midnight or 1 a.m, whatever, and fucking late, man.
Right?
Oh, you try to play a goddamn video game. Now wanting your DRNS card to take a fucking hit.
They really should have something like, like a limit, like
45 minutes.
The system loads the lobby. And if the lobby doesn't load within, say, 5-10 minutes or even 15 minutes, it automatically disconnects the lobby.
Yeah, there's got to be some.
Sorry about your luck. No fault of anybody. It just, no matter what stage it's at, if the actual lobby won't work up to the time, like if you disconnect or you get disconnected, but the lobby just goes smoothly like it sometimes does, like you don't even know you've been disconnected and the lobby's already going, right? And that's maybe a disconnect on your part. That's your issue. Maybe you get a bit of a ding. Okay, but if the lobby itself is having fucking problems, people should not be fucking penalized. I'm not fucking waiting for fucking 4 days. Fuck this. I gotta go to work. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. You know what I mean? Like, and then the only thing you could do is forcefully shut the game down. As well, like you can't even back out.
You can't do anything.
You got to forcefully disconnect.
Fuck, man.
But hopefully they fix it because there's these races that are coming up this week.
What are these new races?
Yeah, what are the races this week that we'll get booted from?
Yeah,
won't start up.
Coach Mike, hit it.
Yeah, Coach Mike.
All we know is track.
We're excited that Daily Race A is at Grand Valley South.
Yeah.
Sports hard tires on some predetermined race car, or non-race car, probably. My bad.
Sports hards, yes.
So it's just a road car race of some sort. So how many laps? Who knows? Go at it if you like.
No, you said that wrong. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry,
we bad. Care. PD doesn't care.
We do care.
Yeah.
Anymore? It's becoming less and less caring right now.
Yeah.
There's less and less caring happening.
Yeah. Daily Race B, Trial Mountain Reverse, Racing Medium Tires, 1-1 BOP on. I'm leaning towards this one being Group 3 cars.
Yeah, me too.
Because Daily C is Nürburgring Sprint. So the little short.
Small track, yeah.
Group 4.
Racing soft tires.
New Mazda.
6 times tire and 2 times fuel. New Mazda, possibly, but it's an FF car, so it's probably with 6
usually
times
the Rex does well there.
Yep, I think it's
but the TT has done well in the past.
The 4C.
Yeah.
Especially if tire with 6 times tires. It's a short course, but it's kind of twisty. It is 6 times, and I have a feeling you're probably looking at 15 laps.
All right.
Seeing that they're under a minute.
Under a minute,
that track,
okay.
So I think you're in the 56, 58, somewhere around there, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken.
They should give us like 20 laps.
Yeah.
C.
Yeah, serious, yeah.
Yeah, it could be something like that. But I'm looking. I'm something in my head. I'm thinking about 15 anyways.
Especially
but 6 times tires.
Yeah.
Tires will soft tires, and that they will get worn out by the end of a race like that. And I think you might not have to stop, but I think it's going to be more of the tire saving cars, like was that brands, like the 4C being very dominant because of tire wear. Tires don't play a big issue. I think in something like the Supra race car, because it's really dominant in Group 4 right now, when tires aren't necessarily an issue and fuel's not an issue.
Okay.
So, but that's all depends if you can actually get a goddamn racing.
If that happens, it's going to be ACC kind of night.
I'm going to be monitoring Europeans early in the day today.
You're going to be peeing early in the day?
Yeah,
today.
I'm
going to watch this when just after this comes out. I'll be watching and
sure to have your
see how things are going in the server issues. I'm hoping they address it and they address it properly because they can push down a quick little fucking thing without defecting and everybody knowing. And hopefully they fix it completely.
Better.
In the meaning that they don't fix it to European only. Because it's funny is it might be they did something like that a little while ago. There was some issues with servers and stuff like that, and they fixed the Europeans only. And we still got the crap for almost a week afterwards.
Jesus.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but because that's their biggest market, realistically, is the Europeans. So they fixed it for there, you know what I mean, which was kind of retarded, but I hope they don't do that. And you guys can have your disconnects, you know, but we'll see. But yeah, that's it for Coach Mike. He's
just getting more and more angry right now.
Oh yeah,
just just more and more.
You know, it's crazy in that Gran Turismo movie that is now on digital and you're able to rent or buy. I've seen it
for $19.99.
Rent for $19.99. You can buy it for $24.99. So Daddy bought it.
What'd you do?
It. Oh. So I've watched it a couple times.
Who's the owner?
In the movie,
right. You've watched it a couple times already.
He calls it the racing simulator. He doesn't say driving simulator.
But that's a lie.
It is.
In the movie they call it the racing, and it's so watching that and then what's going on in the game, you're like, what in the fuck? You are trying to pass it off as this racing car simulator game when in reality you cater to more of collecting and in-game shit. Even in the movie, he's like, I'm sick of cafes. I'm done doing those. I'm bored. Like, I'm not doing these cafes anymore.
It's for single player. Yeah. They made this for single player, man.
So, good movie, though. I enjoyed it. Jimbo's got to watch it. I think Jimbo's going to like it.
You know,
I think he is, too.
You know, Todd, I think like it.
They made, they broke 100 million worldwide at box office.
Yeah. It's actually
so they profited 40 because it cost them 60. It apparently cost them 60 million to make, so they made some money off it.
Hopefully they funnel that back.
You do realize that I watched 12 Angry Men yesterday. Last night we watched it. It was maybe it was Friday night. Watched 12 Angry Men. You know what that movie is? It's 12 dudes. This is the original 1957 version. It's 12 dudes in a single room. That's the entire movie. And I enjoyed it.
You'll like Gran Turismo.
I don't think I'm going to like Gran Turismo.
You'll like Gran Turismo.
You gotta like Gran Turismo, then. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I mean, there's some corny shit in it, obviously, but... and then too, it's funny noticing the parts where when they say sim racer, you're like, oh yeah, I remember Coach Dave saying they said this instead of that at first, and then kind of catching that stuff. It's funny, but
is there a possibility for a sequel?
I wouldn't think so. I don't know.
Gran Turismo,
I
Gran Turismo 7, not as good as you thought it was going to be.
I would leave it
Is
alone.
That the name of it?
Leave it alone. Yeah, I would hope not. I wouldn't touch that.
The only thing I could say is if they did a sequel, it would have to be based off something that hasn't happened yet in the future. Like they'd not the different progression of that sort of thing. So if not this year, next year, maybe, or whatever, they do something that makes a bigger deal. You know what I mean? Of sorts, like not just like that whole, but there's a new
Alexander story.
Maybe it goes reverse because in the future, environmentalists they ban racing, so now it's drivers coming to the sim world. You know what I mean? Kind
real
of thing.
racing.
And bring, like they could do
global
like, you know what I mean?
warming's taking
I mean,
over. No more real racing.
Yeah.
We're going
well,
to
yeah,
the
like, you know,
sim
because
world.
like Ready Player One,
Right.
where everybody's in the games, kind of thing. So it's like there's no longer able to do track racing. So now they could do something that way, possibly, you know, in the future. But a sequel to a one-time fucking thing, you can't really do.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would hope they
I would
wouldn't do
say.
that. That would fuck everything up. That would ruin it. It would ruin the movie.
They made Dumb and Dumber too.
Well, I haven't
They've
even,
ruined
I
the
didn't even
game.
watch it.
They might as well make a movie sequel because they've already ruined the game. They might as well ruin the movie taste too. So fuck.
I'm hoping Jan goes into IMSA this year because there's rumors he's doing a little bit of testing.
Yeah.
So that would be cool. See him coming in there. But yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Did you see the QR2 came out? Fanatec's QR2 system is out. The quick release 2.
Yes.
It's supposed to be more stable, better connection.
Mm-hmm.
They got the kits out now.
How much are they going for, Sean?
They are. I had it.
Because they were 100.
Yeah, I think the real nice one is $199, and that's FIA approved because it's on the BMW. And
BMW?
they use it in the car.
Shit.
So that is FIA approved, but that's $199 for the wheel side, and then the base side is $149. You could get it as a bundle for $299.
Ooh, you think about getting
the middle
it?
grade is $99, and then $60, so $70 for the base side, $160 for the bundle package.
You gonna get it?
I don't know. I haven't had any problems with mine. My shit's pretty solid.
Yeah, neither have I.
I don't see why they're making this plastic one though. I guess it's carbon fiber reinforced composite for the cheaper for the light bundle.
Well,
and that's only $109 for the bundle. But I mean, it's better than what you had on the the DD Pro wheel of that plastic bullshit. So that would be better than that. But I would say either the middle one's gonna probably sell the most.
Probably.
I mean, the other one, it just looks like it's just got that gold ring around it. Other than that, it looks the same.
It does. It does.
So, yeah, those look pretty dope, though. I want that fucking Porsche wheel. Oh, in the movie, they have Kaz racing it, and he's using the Porsche Fanatec wheel.
Of course he is.
And then it's funny because
only the best use
in
that
the movie,
wheel.
He's using the
Jermaine?
base, and Jan is, but he doesn't have the GT wheel that came with the base. He's using an almost like the Porsche wheel, but just the fan.
The base, yeah. All right.
So they don't even use that one in the movie.
Huh.
And then, too, I was trying to figure out, because I remember Kirith was saying, oh, they show an open world section of the game, and that might be coming to... Dude, it was a special effect during when he was driving in the real world.
Dude, he is all about...
Oh, my God. Not even part of the game. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He just clickbaits and fucking makes shit up.
Big time.
That's all he does, controversy and inject himself.
And then he loves saying controversy. This is going to be quite controversial.
This is most controversial.
Says it every time. Every time.
Yeah, he's just fucking...
a lot of smoke. Blows a lot of smoke.
Teens. He does, but he knows how to work the system.
He does. Smart son of a bitch.
He's working it.
Fuck him.
Right?
Fuck him.
Hey, GT Sport, end. The end is here.
It is. January
21st, 2024. It is done.
Over with.
So
I'm just gonna say this about Kirith. Kirith is a pillock. Every one of the British guys that are listening right now, thank you for listening. He's a fucking pillock. Tell me he's not. If he's not if he's not a pillock, add me. If he's not a pillock, add me on Instagram and tell me why he's not.
And where can they find you on Instagram?
Oh, that's PDX _ Jimbo _ racer.
There you go. So you
and again, Jimbo, where is that?
That's on the Instagrams.
Yeah.
The Instagrams they can find you. All right.
So if you don't think he's a pillock, please tell me why. Please tell me why.
Hopefully, Kareth, you hear this and you can tell Jimbo.
Hey, he can come on.
Oh, yeah. If number one,
bring him on the show.
Absolutely. If for some reason you're listening,
I'd love to get you on.
Please come on. Please come on and explain why you think it's okay to run your YouTube channel that way.
Yeah.
I mean, other than just hits. Because that's all you're looking for right now.
Yeah, because they're all like 5 to 8 minutes.
5 to 8 minutes of bullshit.
11 to 13.
And they are bullshit.
They are.
I can't stand
and it
listening
sucks
to them.
I still click it for like just a minute because I'm like, I gotta hear what
I refuse to. I absolutely refuse
I'm like
to.
30 seconds to a minute in, I'm like, God damn it, bullshit, and I turn it off.
Haven't
been
in forever.
Yeah.
I got him blocked on my YouTube. I'm sorry.
Mike blocked his ass.
Well, he's so full of shit all the time.
Because of me.
Right.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, because of me. Oh, really? Because of you?
I never even noticed
it was all
in the movie
because of me.
He said he was.
This update and this change was because of me. His name gets probably mentioned on screen in the fucking race somewhere, fucking for 2 seconds on the fucking, on the side, the fucking deltas on the side is probably.
Well, too. I was looking at those. I didn't see anybody I recognized.
No, because they have to pay them.
The only person I really saw was he was watching Super GT's video, but it was funny because down below it said a year ago when he was watching it. I'm like, dude, that video's a year old and you're watching it for a race? What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's a little off. It should be brand new.
Well, again, this is supposed to take place years back. Yeah, they're playing GT7. They have the new DD Pro, or so they're and. Again, a lot of shit they had because those guys use like the counter assist and fucking traction control. And
he had all that
crap.
shit on,
and then they had to CGI out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had to CGI it all out and stuff and whatnot. But
yeah, I can't. You can't get me to no. Sorry, you just can't get me anymore. Sorry. Come on, Kareth, tell us why we should
get him on the show.
Listen to you. Come on, do it.
Do it. Yeah, so if anybody out there knows Kareth, or Kareth, if you're listening,
we'd love to.
Please come on the show.
To have you on, pal.
Kareth, pick your brain and
Kareth, can you hear me?
Better.
You know what? I have nothing against that, but that might be the day I might not be on.
Wow.
I like him. I like him that much. Like, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I just like
shit.
Kareth, can you hear me? Kareth? Sorry, it's a reference to it's a reference to Tommy. If you don't know what that is,
I don't know what that is.
It's the Who movie. The rock opera that the Who did back in the 60s, 70s. Oh, you should watch it. Tommy? Yeah. Tommy, can you hear me? Man, that deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure can play a mean pinball. Yep. I am that nerdy. I am that nerdy.
How many people does he have now? Anybody offhand? Has he climbed much, or is he still a whole...
I think he's 60K. Really. I think he's over 60.
Yeah, I think he is.
Wait, he has more people than Tij.
Wow, yeah, and Key. And Key.
Anybody that watches
Formula 1 too.
Anybody that watches him is a pillock also.
Pillock.
Come on, people.
Pillock.
Fucking pillock.
A bloody pillock, yeah.
Fast.
I'd actually like. I was actually thinking about that. I was like giving a shout out to Tisney this week for like the amount of stuff he's been doing lately for the game,
Get
and
more likes,
driving the cars. The
subscriptions.
breakdown of the cars, showing what cars and what they can do, where they're fast, where they're not, tires, fuel, what cars do, like his whole car portfolio thing he's doing right now and other things he's done is really phenomenal in-depth knowledge for people.
Big fan of Tidgy.
You know, he's an actual content creator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not just a one for clicks and views and throwing headlines out there.
He just does it because he likes it.
I would love to have
and he's not just a streamer, like
tried.
everybody else, like and other people who stream and then just like their content is just reposting short videos of their streams. And I mean, like Tiz does some streaming, but not much. Most of his stuff is just done. He races, records it, and puts a video together. He doesn't just stream it constantly. So it's all, say, fresh kind of stuff. He does phenomenal stuff with the community as well. That his TCR racing team and stuff and community he's built, like he's done very well out of I think all the other, say, major streamers. In my opinion, I think he's one of the better ones, because he's doing it for the love of it. He does, you know what I mean? Like, it's not his job necessarily. He's got a job, he's got a life. He does it because he loves driving it.
Yeah.
Well, what did he? What he said this. Well, and he's said this in the past. He doesn't do coaching or any type of what's the word I want to use? He doesn't do coaching or any type of consulting because that's what he does in his real life.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, that's what I do in my real life, and if I was to do that, it would cost a lot of money for somebody to have me teach them or anything else, which is cool. I mean, good for him. I mean, he understands that he's worth money. Like what he does is worth something. So I got no problems with him saying stuff like that.
He's the one person like clockwork I watch this. Like I guarantee every Monday to see the weekly breakdown. What the race is actually like.
Yep. Absolutely.
His beat the meta, trying underrated cars that aren't the top 1-2 cars and seeing if he can win in them from the back, from the mid pack, from the front. Like, are they competitive? Are these worth it? The whole profile of cars. This is not one car you're going to want to try for this kind of a race. Avoid that or what, like, and educating and sharing knowledge. Like I give him props because he, like I said, he's a content creator. He's not a clickbaiter. He's not a streamer. Like, he streams. I'm not saying he's not a streamer in that aspect, but he's not like it. That's all he does. You know what I mean? He just makes content and occasionally streams. So,
yeah,
thanks, Tidge.
Yeah. Tidge is awesome. Literally watch him every single week to understand. I mean, I've gotten pretty good on strategy anymore, but it still is one of those things that I like to watch. And I don't have to watch his, this is how you drive the track anymore. Right. Thank goodness I've got enough experience now, but it's just watching what he does for strategy and just watching him because I enjoy watching him. That's another thing too, is just watching him to watch him. Because I enjoy it.
Enjoyable, his content, yeah.
You know why? Because he's not a pillock. He's not a dick. He's not a dick who has all the answers for everything.
Yeah, no, he's authentic and...
Like, he doesn't pretend. He doesn't pretend to be any... No, I totally dig him for that.
Yeah.
Come on the pod.
Yeah, Tidge. Please. Come on, Tidge. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on over and hang out.
You and your fucking...
Well, I would hope then, if they're killing GT Sport, you think they will end support for PlayStation 4 for GT7?
Yes.
Eventually?
No.
Not until the next
I
game,
don't
right?
think so. Not until the next
Do
game.
you think?
Probably.
How badass would this be? GT Sport 2, strictly race cars, strictly online, no single player
PS5
in
only.
it. You have, daily races, A, B, C, D, endurance, have all the race cars to where you don't have to buy anything. You just go in and choose what you want, and strictly just to the bare bones racing. All the tracks, all the cars.
That's what I'm into.
Dude, that's all I would play.
Now, I have a question. What's the servers like on GT Sports? So,
yeah, I don't know. I would hope if they did this strictly for PS5 and concentrated just on that, if they did something like that and just just concentrate on the servers and whatever you need to do to,
or do DLC packs every like 3 months.
For something like that, if you want to add these race
you're
cars,
gonna get 6 cars
to the
and 3
list
tracks
to
or
use,
something
then you pay this
3 months. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah,
when's the server shut down?
31st of
January 2024. So in like 4 months.
Yeah.
Is she done?
If they don't fix GT7, do we see about what happens if we try a throwback fucking night?
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
See,
I think I still have it on my PS5.
We go in and do a GT Sport night.
Yeah, look.
You know, see how the lobby. It might just be harder to get a fuller lobby, but we could always,
I know. I wonder how many people are actually still playing Sport.
Yeah. It might be fun and interesting, or maybe even doing an open lobby.
Right.
On
probably has Superior. He would probably have a good idea.
Yeah, we'll find out. Superior message us. Let us know.
We'll see him on the stream tomorrow.
That could be fun. That might be fun. That might be fun. You know, who knows? Yeah. If it's more, it would be absolutely hilarious if it's more stable than the fucking 7 is right now.
That'd be insane.
Go back to an outdated fucking closing down game, and it's more fun and more stable than fucking the new.
Oh man. Yeah, they need to figure that shit out. But I'd be stoked if they did.
They need to do something.
I'd be stoked.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but PD won't. They're fucking.
Well, Sport was supposed to be just an online holdover originally when it first came out until
when they
GT7.
shut this down come March 2-year anniversary? They're like, hey, GT Sport 2 comes out November 2024. Oh, that'd be the shit.
It would.
Yeah, but
wishful thinking.
I could only dream.
Unfortunately.
Only dream.
Yeah. Yep. But on that note, Dreamland is probably where we belong.
Yes, it is. Anything else, boys?
Getting that time
tonight?
No.
Fresh.
I think that's pretty much everything. With GT7 sucks ass and is a broken piece of shit. The PD doesn't want to fix it.
I don't know about that. We'll see. We gotta see, dude. It's been a couple days.
ACC.
We'll see next week.
We got shit on them. Fuck them.
On the next podcast,
we'll know. Yeah,
it's a game we play every day. Like, why talk shit about like something we play every day? It's not that bad.
Yeah, no.
But let's just
see gotta bitch about something.
Next week.
Good shit. I would think.
We're never happy.
But if it's not ACC,
I hope so. I am so.
Oh
yeah.
Maybe.
Like,
I got it there, ready to go. I got some.
And they just had an update.
Ready to go, and
I checked the game the
other
day.
I would say if it's by Wednesday, if Wednesday, Thursday at the latest, if you're done, it's like fuck. Then be pissed. But so yeah.
We'll know for Monday that if it's drivable or not, and go from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because if it's still happening, I'm not taking the risk.
Right? Yeah.
So.
Same.
Neither am I.
Not
I
taking the
won't.
risk.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just lost interviews.
Oh, we were just wrapping up, Jimbo. So why don't you tell them where they can find your socials at?
Instagram, you already heard that one earlier. Don't forget PDX_Jimbo_Racer2 on the PSN. Those are the easiest ways to get a hold of me. What about you there, Mike?
You can get me both Instagrams and YouTubes at PDX_N_Mixmasker with DK, not a T. I am Masker, not mastered. What about you, Todd?
Find me on YouTube's at Vogue's VOGZ55 and the PSN network at PDX_VOGZ. And you, Sean?
You can find me at kissmyass.com.
Ooh.
Now, PDX Sim on the YouTubes and PDX Sim Racer on the Instagrams, PDX Sim Racer on PSN. Also, everybody, if you want to be generous and donate $1 to Sean's Dodge Viper Fund, that would be awesome. Show me the power of the interwebs. Show me the power. $1.
$1.
And you guys can help me get the Viper. It'll be on the fucking YouTubes. You can see it. It's going to be 2013 or higher. We're going to get all sweet and racy and take her to the track. But I just need dollars from people. So that'd be great.
That's a crazy track.
If it actually happened, it'd be crazy. Oh, and by next pod, I should have tried Grant or Forza. So stay tuned for that. We'll see how that is.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Have a good Monday, everybody. We'll see you tonight. And see you next Monday. Bye.